Hey everybody, how's life treating you? I'm Russ Robo, and I guess welcome back to Ratchet Clank. If you're watching this, I'm continuing to record on the same day. We actually went through the starting location. Why am I messing up my dialogue? The music is distracting me. It's too loud. It's gonna get in trouble. Options. I didn't think I had it this loud the last time. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Did that even save? Yeah, I guess it did. I think the audio, I think the music is just a little bit louder on this particular planet. At least for now. Anyway. What I was going to say is I believe I fixed an issue in the original recording. Gosh, I gotta remember, I'm not doing this as a Let's Play. This is just nostalgia. This is for me. This is for me. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I just want it to be perfect. Because to me, when I played it when I was a kid, it was perfect. But that's the way we remember things, you know? That's how things turn out for us. Anyway, I believe I fixed an issue with the first video I made of this in the first episode, where there seemed to be a vertical, no, it was a horizontal line. The screen refresh rate for the my screen refresh rate for my actual computer monitor and the screen refresh rate for my recording software were not synchronized. You need to synchronize your screen refresh rate or you'll get that horizontal line. Now, I believe I fixed it. I've already done a test recording. Where in the test recording that vertical line does not, or that horizontal line does not appear. So, hopefully that sticks. Aside from that, we're just going to have fun playing the game again. And if everything turns out to be A-OK okie dokie, then I'm going to keep playing for as long as I want, and if I beat the game, I beat the game. It's great. We're going to watch cutscenes. I'm going to talk about what I can remember from the game. I'm going to talk about what it all meant to me. We're just Ratchet and Clank and gamers out to save the galaxy. That's all I want. That's all I really want. I mean, it's so good to play it again anyway. I mean, even if I wasn't recording it, it's still great to play. Like, for example, I have basically 2 files. Actually, I have a lot of files. I created too many. I might need to delete some. But in most of my games, I have a file for me that's just my playthrough of the game that I can do off the record. I can practice, I can record, I can practice, I can get to know the game, I can have fun of it. You know, I can have fun with it in the privacy of my own home and just no pressure. That's kind of what I like, is just the no pressure of recording or anything like that. You're just playing the game. Then, of course, I have other save files, which are my recordings. So, this one's definitely the recording. Well, obviously. But enough on that. Let's talk about Ratchet. He's awesome, isn't he? Man, he's so cool. I don't know if there were a lot of spin-off games based on games like this back in the day. I imagine there were, and for some people they went with like Jak and Daxter instead of Ratchet and Clank, and I totally understand that. I had both. Actually, I didn't have both. I never played the original Jak and Daxter. I got into it around Jak and Daxter 2. Unfortunately, I got stuck on one of the parts and never did complete that game to completion. Hey, I almost missed a secret. I missed this secret in my private playthrough. I completely forgot about that, but I just noticed it. Boom! How you like that? Now, obviously, I'm not going to get everything, but I'll get most of everything. This really isn't the kind of playthrough for that. I mean, obviously, there are a lot of other tutorials out there for that already. Hey, and it saves whenever you get a gold bolt. That's neat. And I mean, it's just so nice to be back here to play this. I mean, I know this might seem ridiculous to a lot of people, but like, if you're watching this, obviously you're probably a gamer. So whereas this is Ratchet and Clank for me, it might be something different for you. It might be Halo. It might be the Legend of Zelda games for some of my friends. It could be anything. This is, you know, this is my take-back game, you know, way back in the day. Takes me back to when I was a fresh-faced lad, didn't even have any hair on my chin. My God. That's a long time ago. Like, a long time ago. Let's not talk about that. How long that is. I'm not old! I'm still young at heart. I really am. I'm really not old. Not at all. I've seen a lot of memes that are like telling younger people to stop saying, "Oh, I'm so old." We're really not. Oh man, times are good. You know, I wonder about that. I wondered that the last time I played this. Was that just a bolt grab? That whole... Probably, I guess. Then I'm going to go through here and then through the final area. Now, I never could tell if I was doing this in the order of events that it's supposed to be, but I like it better like this. Maybe you're supposed to play it... Uh-oh. No! God, are you kidding me? Wow. Veteran player here, folks. Played the game for hundreds of hours. No, not again. Okay, I could have made it. God dang it. Are you kidding me? I guess I'm just so used to having the hover pack, and the jetpack, and all of the packs. The packs are great. Love the packs. Oh god, I almost whiffed it again. Oh, I haven't bought the flamethrower attachment yet. I probably have the bolts for it already. God, it feels so good to be back, to hear the bolts, to just experience the game. But yeah, like I said, oh, is this another secret? I think it is. Hang on, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I need some other tool, but... No, it was another secret. Got him. Yeah, you can tell, I'm not playing around. I played this game before. This isn't just, you know, I'm not faking it. I've played this a lot. Oh, back in the day, man. PS2. Good times. Good times. As I was saying, for each player, no matter who it is, there's going to be some sort of nostalgic game for you. You know, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, if you've played video games in the past, if you've ever played a video game, you're eventually going to come across your nostalgic game. Oh, good God, he almost got me. I wanted to hit him with the boomerang wrench. Anyway, yeah, for everybody, there's a game out there for you that's your nostalgia game. That's the one that takes you back, man. For me, it's the first original three Ratchet and Clanks. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. And I did play Deadlocked, but by that time, it wasn't like a nostalgia factor. I was just playing it because it was super cool at the time. And I had already played the other three, so I was loving the Ratchet and Clank series. That was my thing, man. Like, a lot of people played that. And a lot of people played games where it had 2 or 3 games in the series, you know. And I played a lot of Final Fantasy and a lot of games, you know. I played a lot of famous games. As I was saying earlier, well, as I said in a previous episode, oh, another thing I should mention. I've had a lot of coffee, so I tend to ramble on and talk probably too much. So I'll try to tone it down a bit. As I said in a previous episode, they removed a lot of cutscenes in this game, in the remake, that didn't make it into the final cut. You know, the remake doesn't exist. This is a cutscene that doesn't get seen very often, so I'm going to be quiet here for a minute. As soon as I open through those doors, it's going to be another cutscene, so enjoy.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Oh, it's perfect. Bye.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for
We're
you.
not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's hamstring!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Man.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there.
See, that's why I like getting that cutscene first. Now I can go through the main path that will get me my ship. So maybe
To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
So maybe I am doing it in the proper order.
You can also use your weapons and your wrench in this mode.
Like that. Thank you. I like the Gadgetron help desk. I remember when they changed it from Gadgetron to Megacorp. I was like, no, I love Gadgetron, no. But Megacorp, they turned out to be okay. I just, my favorite will always be Gadgetron, always and forever. I love it. I don't even know who bought Gadgetron, or if they got taken over by Megacorp, or what happened with that. Oh, I think maybe Gadgetron was Chairman Drek's company, so when Ratchet takes him out, it goes bankrupt, maybe? I'm not sure. I think so. I should have enough for the flamethrower now. And yes, I might be spoiling the series for some people, but, I mean, the game's so old, you've had your chance. And I don't know, you don't spoil anything over 5 years old, really. I mean, isn't that the rule? There should be like a rule for that. Hang on. I want to hear the audio for this. Oh. Why am I telling the audience to hang on? Like, well, I was telling me to hang on. I'm telling myself to shut up. Shut up, me. Okay, we're good. Exit. I love getting new weapons, just seeing his happy little face. It's so wonderful. The favorite weapon I can remember, I think, is the Minion Glove, or aka the Glove of Doom. I should be getting that pretty soon, I think on the next planet or two. Now, I don't know, this one's really effective, but it uses up ammo pretty quickly, and it's much more effective against certain types of enemies, especially swarms. Like if they try to surround you, definitely a big deal there. Gosh, and there's so much they took out in the remake. I mentioned this in my original recording that I did where I was drinking. So, yeah, that's no good. But in this one, I'm, sober. So I can mention this. In the remake, they took out this waterfall here where you could just go in it and you'd be just fine. You could just swim straight through it because they give you the helicopter pack, hover pack, jet pack, the hydra pack. They give you all the packs immediately. But in the original, as you can see, I can't swim forward. I'm going upstream. I'm going against the current. And it will push you back. There's no way you can fight against that I know of. You can dive down here and get a few bolts, I think. But as far as getting the secret that's at the end of the river, you actually have to have the hydro pack, which means you have to come back later. So not only does it have better replayability than the remake, but it also gives you incentive to come back to planets that you've previously visited with new tools and weapons. The remake just gives you all the tools and weapons you need immediately, basically. Pretty much. I mean, they fast forward so much because they want to get to the point, and I understand that. Maybe it was the limitations of the time, but how do you make a game with new hardware that's worse than the game with the original hardware? But that's a question for the ages. That's not just this game that it's happened with. A lot of people out there watching this are probably like, good question, I wonder that too about my favorite game that got ruined. Because it's not just this game, it's lots and lots of games that have had remakes or rehashes or like a remake, like a good HD remake should be literally just the graphical and audio improvements for the game's gameplay value. Just graphics and audio, that's all you need. As far as taking out cutscenes, putting in new cutscenes, taking out content, putting in new content, why? Just make an original game. You know? Why change it? But then again, that's the heart of like an old salty pirate, you know? I sound like a lot of old guys when I'm like, you know, why'd you change it? You know, and a lot of people have that, but that's usually something when you have that experience and something changes in a remake of that experience, the reason you get so attached to it is because of the experience that you originally had. Having never played, and see, when you come back later, you've got some sort of special tool that allows this thing to do something. I can't remember what it was, though, because it's been that long, so I'm actually really happy that I'm replaying this. I mean, I would have been happy anyway, but, man, it's great. Did these break? I thought they broke. Oh, and you can even time these guys for their reloads. Like, they always take the same number of shots, so you can use a little bit of strategy. But then again, you know, it's for 10-year-olds, so... And I was 13 when I played it. No, it came out when I was 13. I probably played it when I was 14 or 15. They took that out of the remake as well. So it doesn't show a plane coming across or the explosions. It just... The bridge is already like this, and there's no point in trying to avoid falling because you have the you have the helicopter path already, so you're really not afraid of falling. Oh, I'm about to get hit. Yep. Every time they hit me, it really surprises me, and I like it. It's a good challenge. Well, not challenge, but you know what I mean. The game gets harder. I'm playing on my my PC remote while my PlayStation 2 remote recharges. The PC remote is basically designed like an Xbox controller, but the buttons are all the same, so it says X, Y, B, and all this other stuff, but it's basically still X, circle, triangle, and square. The one thing that unites us all, the X button. Or for those of you that call it the cross in other countries, I'm not sure. Either way is fine. I feel like, though, an X is that way and a cross is like this. Don't you think? Because, you know, a cross, you know, like, not a cross, but to be across something. Like, across the river. Or, like, use it in a sentence. Oh, God, I'm rambling. The item I was looking for was just across the river. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Hang on, I want to use flamethrower. See? Groups of enemies. Very effective. Almost missed that one. I just love hearing the bolts. It never gets old. Cutscene, I think? No, not quite. I gotta take out the enemies first. Now it's time for Bomb Glove. I like how my range is so much longer than theirs. This is like the easiest fight ever. Okay, I think once I take him out, it automatically starts the cutscene, so I'm gonna zip my lip.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship is marked with a star.
Ah, it's perfect. They took so much out. What was it that they took out? Oh yeah, that scene as well. They took that out. You don't crash into the planet. I don't think you even need a ship. You just start out with one. Ratchet just lands. So there's like no point in doing this section at all. Gosh, it's so cool though. There's some secrets that I believe I missed. And by secrets, of course, I mean gold bolts. I know one of them requires the hydro pack. I can't remember if there's another 1 or 2. Possibly, I'm not sure. I think they require hover pack, jet pack, you know, that kind of stuff. Was there one at the top of that building? I can't remember. It's like anytime I say secrets, I'm always referring to gold bolts, pretty much, for this playthrough. But man, it's fun. I believe this planet, aside from the gold bolts, is completed. Let me just, nothing else to buy? No,
Hi there, Fuzzball.
We're good. Man, that's awesome. Okay, I'll start the next recording at the start of the next planet then. Well, we'll at least land. I'll at least land. Because we're at 20 minutes, so got time to land. And isn't it a shame Ratchet worked so hard, probably for months or even a year or more, on that ship of his. He had it for like one scene and crashed it into a planet. And it's immediately done. Which one? I can't remember. I think we do this one first. Shoot. Iridia. Because I have to come back with the grappling hook. And I don't get the grappling hook until here. But there's probably some stuff I need here that I can only get on... No, that the other place is where I get the hoverboard. I don't need the hoverboard yet. So I think in order it should be this one. If I'm wrong, hey, it's a 15-year-old game. Sue me. 19-year-old. I don't know. Oh, look. I can see if I have all the bolts yet. Play infobot, blast off exit. This one. Select. I have 2 of 3. Okay. I am only missing that one in the hover pack area, so that's good. No, don't play the infobot. I get. See, that's another thing they changed. PlayStation 2 used to be back was triangle. Now on PlayStation 3 and 4, back is circle. So, they're problems of an old gamer. But yeah, we'll start here. And I'll start the next episode there. Blast off. Oh, and it autosaves. I love it. Just seeing that old symbol is good too. The old autosave symbol. It's good times. I believe in the second and third game, which I didn't know what it was at the time, but it was called, it was an achievement, well, not an achievement, it was a cheat that you could get, which, cheat is a very different term. If you had enough, gosh, I could go on and on for hours. Okay, in the second, either the second or third game, they changed gold bolts to platinum bolts, and if you had enough of them, you could activate cheats, which you weren't actually cheating, it just changed certain visuals or give you different looks or outfits or looks for your tools or stuff. On here, the gold bolts are used to, I believe, on here, the gold bolts are used to coat your weapons in gold. So whatever weapon you have, you can coat it in gold. On the second and third game, I believe, they changed it to platinum bolts, and if you had enough of them, you could use these cheats to make visual changes. You could give Ratchet a huge head, you could do this, that, third, whatever. But what I wanted to say is one of the cheats was called Trippy Contrails, and at the time, I was a little teenager, like little kid, so I didn't know what a contrail was. Turns out, it's the trail left behind an exhaust fume for like a car, a jet engine, whatever you're piloting or flying. The trail coming off is apparently a contrail. Now, I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but that's as best as I can remember. And I didn't know what it was at the time. But the cool thing is that cutscene we just saw where Ratchet is like flying through space. In one of the other games, I don't think it's this one. No, it's definitely not this one. But you can change the trail to like stars or stripes or like purple smoke, red smoke, green smoke. You can change it. So that's one of the first games I ever knew of. That is the first game I ever knew of that actually did that. I don't think I actually saw it again until like GTA 5, where you can change the smoke trail of your cars and stuff. So that's a little tidbit of information. This is the earliest game I know of that did that. I'm just absolutely like 90% positive that there were other games that did that first, but hey, we all start somewhere, and this is where I started with, you know, knowing of that mechanic. So a little blast of the past for you. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I do game things. I play video games. Oh God. I just got to remember this is oh boy. This is for future me, and maybe some of my friends. Anyway, if anybody ever watches this, I hope you enjoyed. That's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. And until next time, take it easy, my friends.
With